Hey, I'm Elijah.
And I'm Lilarose.
And this is our sweetheart story. How long have we been dating?
2 years, 5 months.
I'm not good with
and
dates.
Something days.
I'm not good with dates. How long have we been engaged?
We've been engaged for almost a year.
Okay.
On December 31st, it'll be a year.
Okay.
Yeah, that's crazy. How did we meet? Lots of ways.
Yeah, we've kind of crossed paths through our lives. It's kind of crazy to think about now. We've had mutual friends, and through church as well. We've had mutual friends through there, and our school mainly is where I noticed her.
Yeah.
That's where I've seen her for the first time and thought she was pretty.
I transferred to his school, and even though we had crossed paths so many times before that, I ended up transferring to Independence. Mm-hmm. And we never talked at school at all. We had same classes, never spoke. We had different friend groups. Mm-hmm. And like a month after graduation, we started talking over Snapchat one day randomly.
Yep.
And it just like went from there. And literally like 3 days later, we started dating.
Yep, slid into her DMs.
It was really fast, but it's worth it now because it's the best kind of relationship.
Yeah, it's crazy to think about like how long we've been together, and it feels like it's been a short amount of time, but really it's been almost 3 years now.
To me, it feels like it's been so long, but it hasn't been that long. Like it feels like we've just been together forever, and it hasn't been that long.
Yeah, it's kind of meant to be.
Well, what were some of the best memories of dating?
Just going on dates, going out with each other. I just like to make memories as is. Doesn't matter where I'm at or
I think every day's a memory.
Yeah, every day's really a memory. I like just making her laugh is the funniest thing to me as well. That's what really gets me going. I
think our first like big memory was like I picked him up at his house for the first time we ever hung out ever. And we went to the mall and we were walking around and he was so nervous to even hold my hand. He wouldn't even look at me, and I was like, oh my gosh, this dude hates me. Like, what am I doing wrong? We got home and he texted me and he's like, I wanted to hold your hand so bad. I'm like, what do you mean? But I don't know, from
really
there
nervous.
we just like became best friends. So
yeah.
It was awesome.
That was our click right there.
But we've had a lot of memories, like dating wise, I guess just everything we've done together is a big like memory for us. Mm-hmm. Everything's always fun. We're always laughing. And I think the biggest memory we've ever had is having our son. Mm-hmm. That was so many emotions because if you know us, you know our story with that.
That was really testing our
that tested our relationship.
And
it was just insane, but we got the best miracle from it. Mm-hmm. So it's awesome. And we got closer, I think. God brought us a lot closer together, like especially after that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I proposed. It was a when was it? It was New Year's Eve.
Yeah.
I guess. Yeah. New Year's Eve. And I brought my family over. Of course, they all knew. I had to tell them. So I was very nervous, just like every guy would be. But we brought her over. We all had a New Year's Eve party at her mom's house. Everybody knew except, of course, for her. And I was going to do it at midnight, but I felt pressured, especially by my little sister. She just kept saying, when are you going to do it? When are you going to do it? And I was telling myself midnight, but...
it was like 10, I think it was like 10:32.
Yeah, it was like 10. I couldn't wait any longer. I was just too nervous. I wanted to get it over with. I mean, not to say that, but I was just really nervous and wanted to do it as soon as possible. Really excited. Yeah, and I popped the big question. She was walking out of the room with her cat, and she didn't expect it. And that's when I got down on my knee. And yeah, the moment was pretty scary, but I think I said everything right.
Yeah. In my point of view, it was way different. Like I saw everyone staring at me the whole night and I didn't know why. I thought like there's something on my face or something, and I was also pregnant. I was like 4 months pregnant. Mm-hmm. And I'm sitting there and I'm like overthinking everything. I'm like, why is everyone staring at me? Then I grab my cat, I'm all eating, walking down the hallway like a mess, no shoes on. And he just gets down on one knee and I'm like, what? It was crazy. But
yeah.
I don't regret it. It was awesome. And that was like one of the biggest best days of my life besides having our son. So mm-hmm. It was awesome. It took me by surprise, and all of our best friends were there, our family. Our siblings were there. I have siblings from Florida. They were there for Christmas, so it was awesome that they were there. My niece was there, my mom, my grandma, everyone. And that's all I ever wanted, was to have my family there when I got asked to be married. So that was amazing to me.
What are you most looking forward to about the wedding? You go ahead.
Oh my gosh, everything. I'm so excited. I've been so stressed out planning this wedding. It's crazy. I thought a wedding would be so much simpler than this, and it's not. It's insane. And I'm just excited to have all of our family and friends there together celebrating us. And I'm excited to dance, and I can't dance. And I want to learn how to dance because I can't.
That's what I'm excited about, is the dancing. All the music is picked by me, really. Yeah, both of us. But
he picked our song we're gonna walk down the aisle to, and I picked my song we're gonna do our first dance to.
Yeah.
So we're really excited about that.
And also the food.
I love the food. We're so excited about the food. It's gonna be so good. I'm excited.
Yeah. Define love.
You go first.
Love to me is I don't know. It's troublesome because you don't know what the other's thinking, and you wish you can hear their thoughts so you would be able to get through things easier. But that's part of love, is getting through things, hard things especially, together and coming to an outcome where it makes both of you guys happy. And that's what I think brought us closer when our son was in the hospital, because all of our emotions were just mixed together, and we had to talk it out a lot about a lot of things. And that's what love is to me, is just being open-minded, and don't hide anything.
Yeah.
What about you?
Love to me is, like you said, like working together, of course. When hardships happen, you just find a way to work through it together and not make it separate you, I guess. Like finding a middle ground and working through it together. Because if you don't, then it just tears you apart, and it's not what anyone wants. And I think love is being with your best friend and creating someone like our other best friend, our son. And love is being happy and always laughing and smiling. And if you don't have that, then it's, what else is there to have, you know? It's just always being happy. And I think a lot of people are always like, well, they're so young. Like, how do they know what love is? But it's like, when you're with that person, it's just amazing, I guess. Because he's my best friend, and I love him. So.
He's my best friend as well.
So yeah, that's what love is to me. And
that's our sweetheart story.